We are live. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I don't want to show you my desk. It's a horrible mess. Horrible mess. Actually, it's getting better because I've been sitting here working on it for the last hour. So, hi, Margie. Good to see you. Hi, Linda. Happy Monday to you. Hi, Penny. Oh, so good to see you guys. Everybody have a good weekend. We got more snow. I didn't tell you that, Candy.
We got more. Keep that crack there.
It snowed all night, and it's supposed to snow today, but it isn't really. But it did snow all night. So we got some more snow. We are well. I'm still a little tired from last week. And everything needs to be organized. And we keep going from project to project. And I go back to packing orders and do it all, invoices and whatever. And I just am not stopping long enough to get things put back together and organized. And yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Look at Candy's desk. You know what I'm talking about. Those little catch-all containers on the desk. So that's what I thought today. We would just hang out and chat about some storage.
And I told her you ladies wouldn't mind because you love spending time with us, even if we're just sitting here chatting with you.
Yeah, we love spending time with you, even if we're just organizing. But yeah, I really do need to work on getting things organized so that I can find all this stuff to do all the things that we want to do. I need to do some reorganizing of the furniture in here. So I can't do that until I get on top of some of this stuff. So, and I've been getting shipments. Oh my goodness. All the boxes, the rest of the boxes and trays are coming in tomorrow. All the trays might be here. I got like 3 big boxes full of trays.
Oh, you know, to me, I'm like, rip them boxes open. Let me see what's in there.
Well, I know that they're trays and
and boxes. Where's Rodney? Okay, can't see. Open it up.
Really, I know that they're boxes and trays. So I did open it up and take a few out, hoping to be able to use them for organizing today. But there's a couple other boxes that I haven't even opened up yet. I've got some brand new Stamperia. I've got some brand new Minte. I've got another 2 boxes that I haven't even opened up. 2 of the boxes from Saturday. I did open up 2. One of them had some things for the subscription boxes. One of them had, I ordered a ton more of these little blending brushes that we loved.
Yeah.
Kitty fur hair that was in the last subscription box. I ordered a ton more of those, and those came in. So very excited.
Somebody's going to watch this and think those are real kitty hair brushes. They're not going to get what we were talking about.
They're not kitty hair. They're so soft, and furry, and they're so dense. They blend really well. So, hi, Dawn Marie. Good to see you. Hi, Elisa. Welcome. Glennis made it. Yay. Dawn Marie, I don't know. I got to look. I was just thinking that. I show that, and then I've got to look him up before I even say that so that, I know how much to tell you. I got to look him up. I don't even remember. And I know that may sound strange.
The last one, don't you? You sold that at the last one, didn't you?
I sold that at the last one.
Did you? Or no, you just talked about it?
No. Yeah, I just...
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I know I've seen those before. Did we not sell them?
Oh, no, they were in the last subscription box.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right.
And I opened them up on Saturday, and then I told Dawn Marie on Saturday night that they came in because she wants more. But I haven't even looked up. And if that sounds funny, you guys got to understand it. There's 10 to 14 things in every subscription box. And then there's all the things that we order for the sales. If it sounds funny that I don't remember how much they were, think about how many things I'm ordering constantly every day. And there's shipments coming in literally every day, every other day. And so I figure it out. I order it. There's a budget for the subscription box, and I figure them out and I order them, and then it's gone out of my mind because I'm on to the next one or the next thing or our next sale. And there's just so many things that I can't remember how much everything is. So Elisa, let's see, need a place to store all my stuff. Yes, that's exactly what we're working on here. Let me get
like a whole new place.
a whole You need a side-by-side, Margie. You need a side-by-side mobile
Trailer.
home so that you can, use one just for storage. Hi, Tara. I keep joking with Doug. We need to just buy a duplex so we could live in half of it, and the other half could just be my shop and my studio. That whole house. That would be perfect too. Margie got snow too, but it's melting. Let's see. I was going to where? Here. Elisa, look what Elisa said. We need a tour of your craft.
I told you.
We were just talking about this, Elisa. I could.
I can show you mine real quick. It's a mess, but I can show it to you.
So there is on YouTube, on this channel, there is a before and after, and it's in a playlist, so it's easy to find, of my studio. So you could see a before and after. It's horrific, but the after's pretty good. But since then, I have moved the furniture around twice. And right now, oh my goodness, it's just so full of stuff. And that's why I need to work on this, because I need to move the furniture around again. I'm pulling out a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to take to retreat and let everybody use and or give away. I need to go through this stuff. There's just way too much. So I'll show you, but I'm horribly embarrassed. But I just gotta do it. And then, but we thought we would get it organized and then give you a tour of our rooms. And partly because we love watching other people's, and Candy said, I don't know why I love watching everybody else's, tour of their room. And I said, I know why. It's because every time we watch, we think maybe we'll see a new idea that will work in ours. And we're always, it's like always on the lookout for new craft supplies or ideas of things to make and stuff like that. We're always on the lookout for new ways to store things and new organizational things that work for us. So that's why. I think that's why.
Yeah, but I don't have IKEA, nor do I have room for IKEA furniture.
And don't have room, don't have the budget.
Yeah. Hi, Kathy.
Elisa, I did see an email from you. Is that what the email was about? Ciao Indigo. I've got a whole bunch of Ciao Bella, and I can't remember which ones, but I will check.
Elisa, I love my little Epson Echo Tank printers.
Hi, Kathy. And hi, Kat. Okay, yeah, we'll, let's see. New printer. Yeah, okay. I will say this, Elisa. I've been using an HP for a long time, and I was on HP ink program, which was great. But I know several people, including Candy, that use the Epson EcoTank, and they kept telling me all this stuff, and I kept saying, yeah. And I just needed to get a new printer. And this was right before subscription boxes start.
Right before
October. So September, I bought an Epson EcoPrint 3850. Is it EP 3850? I think from Costco.
It's ET for Echo Tank.
Echo Tank, not Echo Printer. Echo Tank ET 3850. I got it from Costco. Hi, Cindy. So I got it from Costco, and it comes with all the ink to put in. It even came with some refills. And I will tell you that I have been printing out the inserts that go in the subscription boxes. I've been printing those out on my EcoTank printer every month. And I looked at the ink the other day because it's got a little window on the side, and all the inks are right there. And so you can see as each one goes down, how much. It's super easy to be able to see and know that one's going to need to be refilled soon.
Oh, Sandy, that's the one I'm looking at, is the one that does the larger one.
No, I would love one that does 12 by 12s or what is it? 12 by 17 or something.
It does 13 by 19 at the biggest.
Oh, geez. Yeah. But I looked at the window the other day, and the lowest of all those inks after 6 months and printing all these inserts and I print a lot of stuff for my business. The lowest one isn't even a third down.
Yeah, they last a
Isn't
while.
even a third down. And I'm like, holy crap. And that's what Candy had been telling me. And that's what somebody else had been telling me. And I thought, there is no way that it just doesn't use that much ink. And I put it on best quality when I print those inserts. I put it on good quality. I don't want it to look all, pixeled and things like that. So yeah, it is eco tank for sure. And I love it. I'm really loving it. I print from my phone. I print from 4 computers in the house. Doug prints from his phone. I'm about ready to set up my iPad to print from it anywhere, anytime. Yeah, it's awesome. Penny has a large format printer. Yes, you can scan on it.
On the 8550, if I remember correctly.
Oh, which is that the big one?
Yeah.
Get a block of stone and a chisel.
Yeah.
Let's see. So HP stopped sending ink to me and kept billing. Oh, geez. Mixed media paper and fabric, everything. Haven't even set it up yet. Oh, Cindy, how amazing! That's
I was looking at. It had it. Maybe I wasn't looking at the 8550. I was looking at one. It'll feed it from the front or the back. It'll do either or, and which I love.
Yeah, mine does. My 3850 from Costco feeds from the front or the back.
Yeah, and I was looking at that one. Mine's back feed, the one I have right now. I have the 2750, I think, or 26.
Yeah,
I have
I just had hers for a few years.
I only paid like just over $200 for it.
I'm trying to remember how much mine was. It might have been $350.
Oh, there's Julie. There's Eric. Eric says hi.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Eric. Yay, Eric. Eric has strep throat.
Yeah, he's not feeling well today.
Well, yeah, I can. This one, I thought, well, I'll just get this one. I think it was 3 something from Costco. Try it out, see how well I like it. Not just jump right into the big, the large size printing. And I love it. It feeds from the front or the back. I can scan, I can copy, I can do all the things that you normally do. And yeah, and I put heavy cardstock through it. I put good quality paper through it. Yeah, I love it. I would say if you want a printer that'll last a while, I've used HP for years and I was very happy with it. And they're printing their ink program. I'm now an Epson fan. The EcoTank, the ET. Yeah, the color quality is awesome. Oh, Cindy, I'm so excited to see when you get that set up and use your big one. That will do the extended. Is it 12 by 12 or is it a larger?
By 19.
The 17 or 19. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Hi, Julie. You haven't missed it. What do you mean you haven't missed anything, Margie? She's missed us. Hi, Dawn. Welcome. So today we're here. Let me
Eric is watching, ladies. He says he's watching.
Oh, cool. Not forget to tell you that 2023 in HPP is the year of using scraps. So we want to use up our scraps. We got to get them organized in order to use them up. And we've just started March. So be sure that you get into the March challenge. I can't read this. Candy, tell them what the March prompt. Oh, I can see it on YouTube. Okay, so Sylvia chose these, right? Sylvia chose these prompts, and the March prompts are to use a bug or an insect, lined or graph paper, sequence of numbers, dictionary page, and the bonus is a sticker. All you have to do is make anything you want out of those things, post it in the Happy Paper People Facebook group, and use this hashtag right here, hashtag HPPMAR prompts. So I'm turning it the wrong way, sorry. And at the end of the month, we draw somebody's name from those hashtags, and they win $10. We did that Saturday night for February, And Sandy won. She got $10 off her invoice from this weekend, which is awesome. And then don't forget, once we end here, to come back in and leave a comment with hashtag 1000 subs on any and all HPP videos, because I still have a box right down here that's packed full of craft supplies, more than $450 worth, and we are getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. So I can't wait to send that out to somebody. That's gonna be fun. So Sandy Rath won February prompts. So yeah, we are into March now, and Sylvia chose those. So if you don't like him, you can tell Sylvia.
Eric wants to tell everybody he is so excited to be able to watch us live.
Oh, that is so cool, because usually he's in school.
Yeah, usually he's in school. So he says he's really excited.
And
he goes, please tell them, please.
Oh, the one time we're not making anything, we're just organizing. And
yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Eric. But you get to hang out with us and chat. So oh yeah, we're usually making something, and we had all kinds of ideas of things to experiment with and play with today, but we've just got to get on top of this organization. And we thought we could share some of our organization tips, and we would like to hear your organization tips. And if you want to message one of us photos of something. If you have something like, I organize my ink pads like this and it works great, take a picture of that and message it to one of us, and we will show it on here so everybody can see that, because that's where we find out the ways that work for us. You know, sometimes we just keep trying things over and over, different things, and we haven't found the way. And you might have a way of organizing something that will work for one of us. So we definitely want to share those. Zombie Man, Eric. Eric is Zombie Man. Glennis says, hi, Zombie Man. That's from Glennis. Yeah, Sandy won. Let's see. What do you mean sequence of numbers? Like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Nope. They don't have to have sequences on them, just numbers that are in sequence. And so, 3, 4, 5, 10, however many you want. You could use 9, 10, 11, whatever you want. Yeah. Harry, it's Eric. Yeah. Eric, welcome. Oh, I'm a totally Tiffany fan too, Elisa.
I say something to Cindy. She said it doesn't have a back feed. The 8550 I'm looking at says it has a back feed, can print on poster board up to 1.3 millimeters thick.
Wow.
It says there's a back feed, so I'm not sure.
Is that the big one that she has, or the smaller?
8550. That's the one I have in my card. I was going to say it was back feed. It could do either or. The one I was looking at.
Eric can't wait to see us in the summer. Awesome. We can't wait to see you either. No. She says on her 4760. On her 4760.
Oh, the 85.
Bonnie just came in.
You had me worried there. I was like, I was getting it for that main reason.
Yeah. Nope. Bonnie just came in. Hello, Bonnie. Happy Monday. 4760 Epson does not. And let's see, there was something else there. What are we going to be organizing today?
Junk.
Everything. I'll probably flip the camera and show you my desk, because I can organize some things on the desk. I do need to get a baby wipe up here and clean it, but I've already been in here for an hour starting, and believe me, I've got several days worth, so not a big jump on anything. But I'll probably start with all the little what are they, catch-alls on the desk, that when we're working on stuff, and just throw the odds and ends and bits and pieces into these catch-alls, and then it's full, and then I grab another one, and pretty soon I've got so many catch-alls on the desk that it's just way full. So I'm going to start with that.
And I'm going to unhook my camera real quick, and I'll do a quick pan of the room. So
okay. I'll make you full screen while you do that.
No. I'm going to unhook it first, and then, yeah.
Oh.
I got to unscrew it, so.
Okay, fine.
Because I don't want to.
I'll flip my screen around to my desk while I work on that.
Okay. Here.
Might need to shut my door. There's a lot of. Can you hear the sound coming from out in my house?
Okay, so that's right side up.
Okay, here, I'm gonna. Yep, that's right side up.
There's the door you come in my room. My printer's right there in the corner. That's a closet. And I keep my, up above the door. God, this is bad lighting. Up above the door is the wallpaper in large. And then you got my sprays. I have a built-in desk in here. It was with the boys' room. Another closet that's got stuff in it, junk in it. Treasures. It's got treasures in it. There's my cart with my Cricut on it. And this is the desk that's right beside me. I use it to catch all stuff when I'm working. Got my carts. Okay, now hold on. Let me pin you back around. I can turn around. This is my desk. And hold on, let me get down so I can. There's my little cart with my sewing machine on it and my window. And those are my stencils hanging in the window on a shower bar. And that's my messy dream box. So that's where I craft, ladies. Okay. And I'll put my camera back up so you can.
All right.
I have to stand on my step stool to get my camera up. So if you hear me, you know what happened. Bam!
What happens when you're short?
I have to have a step stool to get in my chair.
I had to run down the hall because somebody didn't put their hearing aids in, and I could hear her. Whatever's playing on her phone out in the living room, I can hear it loud and clear in here, and I'm like, I'm going back here for comments. Let's see. Bonnie, yes, your PayPal is now correct. Yay, and that wasn't your fault. So, one organizing tool, my garbage can.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm going to be using that, but I went through my catch-all yesterday. Do you curl your hair every day? I do not, Elisa. I did. Let's see. I washed it a few days ago. I curled it yesterday because I had places to go. And then when I'm doing stuff, it ends up just like, because I don't put a ton of hairspray on it, so it ends up, like. Honestly, I haven't even combed it today. I woke up. I just woke up and went, I'm going to be working in there. It's going to be in my way. So I just do this, get it out of my face. So why comb it? It's kind of funny. Let's see here. Why we're chit chat and get my ice cream fix. Oh, Cindy, you're killing me with the ice cream. I love ice cream. Honey, can't hear your house, son, because of this loud husband in my house. Cat, thank you, Cat. That was very nice of you. Oh, let's see. Like a 12 by 12 containers. They're way different than mine. Which 12 by 12 did you have? Did you show? I had to run out to
the one that's in my box. Really
get the sound down while we did that. Okay.
And then I have one that's hanging on the wall. It's a fabric. I like that one.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We had a little twisty thing with Elisa's, and she paid 1 month. She paid for one box. The next month she paid for 2 boxes. The next month she paid for 3 boxes because she didn't realize it was automatically doing it. And yeah, it's kind of funny, but we got to figure it out.
I really love the box.
She really loved the box. She wants 4 boxes this month. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, for the first couple months, I didn't say anything because there are a bunch of people that order 2 boxes every month.
Yeah.
And so that wasn't unusual. And until there's 3 boxes one month, and I'm like, Elisa, did you really want 3 boxes? Elisa's stencils are hanging the same way. I love that.
I have found that I love that. And I
wish I had space for that. That's awesome.
The 12 by 12s are hanging over where the desk was at because I didn't want them to hide my whole window. Because I do open this window in the summertime and springtime when the birds are out there. I do like listening to them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Trucker Janie just came in. Hi, Janie. Is it snowing in Detroit? It's awesome. She's listening while she's driving to Detroit. Okay, I will switch my camera and I will show you. I'm not going to take it off the stand, and so I'll kind of give you a.
I had to take mine off.
Well, hang on. Let's see. You can probably kind of sort of see behind me, and I can move my laptop so that you can see which way are we going. Okay. So there's a dresser over there. I opened the drawer and set things on top of the drawer as a shelf.
I do my 12 by 12 to my left. I do that too.
And then right here, those are all alcohol inks, besides all the ones that are sitting on my desk. And those are, that is one of my absolute favorite storage tips. And that is those little, I can give you the link. I got them on oh, you know what? I should see if I could get them from one of my wholesalers and get them cheaper. Because I got them on Amazon before I decided to make this all official. But they're the little plastic containers that they hang on the wall at the nail shops, and they put fingernail polish in them. And they are amazing. I love them. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then there's the chair rail right there. And then I've got 2 more below it. And I could only do 2 below it because then this drawer opens. And I could go higher, but I want to be able to reach easily, even though I'm tall. That's probably good enough. And that little tiny wall space, it was perfect because I don't have a lot of wall space in here, and you'll see why. Okay, so this block of shelves right here is all built in. They are deep, 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 deep. And they're working pretty well with what's in there now, but they're probably going to get reorganized because they're so deep and put in like big containers of things that are backup or extra that I don't need all the time. Below them, there is 3 drawers, and the drawers are super deep as well. With that built in, and they're tough to use because they're just super deep. So I think they need to be extra as well. Let me go this way. Okay, so I'm going to do this just because that light, try to get a little of that glare off. Behind, there's 4, actually, this is 1 cube that has 8 cubes in it. This one is 2 cubes that have 4 on top of each other. So they're taller because they have they're different brands. One's IKEA, one's not. Behind that, the wall behind that, which isn't really a wall. This is why I don't have much wall space. This house, just before we bought it, they did a huge remodel of the house, and they took 2 bedrooms that were right here, and they knocked everything out and turned it into 1 big room, which they used as an office, which is why there's so much built in. And you'll see all the built in, which is fabulous, but not fabulous. It's awesome, but it doesn't fit the things that we use. Like it won't hold 12 by 12. They're not 12 tall. They're like 11 and a half. So it's just barely not right, But behind this, they put a Murphy bed, which is awesome. If you want somebody to stay in here, but I don't want somebody to stay in my studio because then I can't get up early and come in here and work because somebody's in here. So I covered the Murphy bed wall, but I'm not really going to do anything on that because it's not really a wall. It's a Murphy bed that comes down. So yeah, so those are working, not working, Oh, this whole place is just I hate to show you this, but look, see if I can make this work. In front of those, behind me, I bring things in here when we're doing stuff. I'll bring the boxes in and I set the boxes right here. And then we work from them. And then and then I bring another one and another one and another. And pretty soon I've got this whole stack of boxes and stuff right here. And I can't do anything, and I can't stand it. There's no space there. So let me keep going this direction. Okay, so on this side of the Murphy bed goes over there. So this would have been the corner of one of the bedrooms. So the wall would have been behind. So the Murphy bed builds it out. And so now there's an angle right there. So they did these built-in shelves, which are kind of cool shelves, but they're at an angle. So one side of the shelf is deeper than the other. It's just kind of weird. But okay. On the other side of the Murphy bed, they did the built-in shelves and drawers, which go all the way back. This was the original closet for the one bedroom over here. And I took the doors off because it was those accordion kind of doors, which was really weird. And there's a dresser. You can't see past this stuff here, but there is a dresser in there. Whoops, sorry, keep bumping stuff here. There is a dresser in there, and then there's some things on top of it. And then there's a shelf. There's two shelves. So one shelf has a bunch of these little type drawers that pull out. And then the shelf on top of it has things that I don't get to all that often, or don't need to get to all that often. Right here is one of those project carts. Love the project cart. And I was originally using that. I had ideas lined up there ready to go, like for Monday, for Thursday, for Saturday night, things like that. And then it got pushed to the side when I brought in boxes for the sale. And, you know, that is that. Let me see if I can take the camera and move the camera at this point, because I think it might be easier. So, okay, this is my desk. All right, so I think I can swivel this around. So this is my desk, and over here to the left, this wall needs to be utilized, but I can't really get to it right now because the end of my desk is over here. I get to the end of my desk, but I really can't get to much of that. But this is, will this swivel? It will if I loosen this up. Give me a second here.
Trucker Janie has a she shed.
Oh, nice. Okay, there's that. Remember back there, there's the alcohol inks. There's that dresser I was telling you about. And then I just have like things that I stacked up on the dresser to give me shelf space. And yeah, it works. And then we'll be doing stuff here, and I'll set something over there. And then I set something over there. And then pretty soon there's so much stuff set over there that it's blocked. And I'll set a spray over there. And, you know, like what we did Saturday night, I set over there, and now it's blocked. Oh, by the way, I did finish. Well, I didn't. I kind of sort of did. The little, kind of sort of did. The little journal that went inside that. It's a little skinny journal. Still going to do a little more decorating on it, but it's not quite done, but it's getting there in its own little pouch. I'll probably take this to retreat, and we'll sell it at the fundraiser at retreat. Okay, so that's to the left. We're going to pan around from here. So there's the wall that needs to be utilized, and when I move the furniture around, I'm going to put the desk such that I can utilize this whole wall space, because this is literally all the wall space I have, right? If I back up, there you go. From here to here. That's it. That's all the wall space. And that's between two windows. One window is blocked. You can see light. It's right behind that. And the other window is on the other side of it, exactly the same. They're nice, large windows. Not that I can see out of them, but that's all the wall space I have right there. Okay, so my desk is right here. And you can see that it really needs to be There's my computer that I can type in right there when I talk to you. On the other side of my desk is a second desk that started out with one idea, and it didn't really work for that. So the sewing machine is on there right now. My switch, which I just stacked a bunch of stuff on. So we've got a whole nother desk there. So a second person, like when Doug does live with us, I clear that off and Doug sits there and I sit here, and this microphone picks up everything in the room. It'll actually pick up all the way out to the family room. It's really good mic. Okay, so there's the window. So there's another cube. There's 8 cubes there, and those 12 by 12s just stacked everywhere. Those up there are full of wood-mounted stamps. And I'm going to try to come around here because I think you can get a better view of the mess. Okay, all of this is built-ins. So you see it's awesome, but yet not awesome. So there's built-ins in the corner right there. And then it goes around this side and all the way around this side. So you see why I have no wall space? And then there's the door. On the door, I have a shoe thing hanging, and I have all punches in the shoe thing. That's how I've been storing them. I like it, but I need another one. It doesn't hold all of them. There's no place to put another one, so I'm not sure I like that system. And then, okay, let me go back here though, because underneath all these built-ins, there is a built-in desk. And this is where all the stuff that I brought in that needed to be sorted, organized, find a place, just got shoved. So take a look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So you can see there is a desk right there. There is a desk. The desk goes all the way around, right underneath. It follows these shelves around the whole place. So there's just too much stuff. I need a station for sewing. I need a station for mixed media. I need stations so we can work. But there's so much stuff over there. Okay, so let's come back over here. There's the door. All right, I'm going to back up here because this is a very cool piece. You can see all my sticky notes on it. I didn't put labels on it. I wasn't sure if things were going to stay there.
No, but with some reasons, I am feeling a lot better about my space now.
This is why I do that, to show you that yours is all good. This is actually a dental cabinet from 1900. It is super, super cool. It was Doug's grandfather's. He was a dentist. And it is the literal, real original thing from, from 1900 to 1910 is when it was made. And back there, it's super heavy. It weighs like 700 pounds, just this little thing. It's very thin, little tiny drawers. It pulls out. They have all the little dental trays with their tools in it. I actually have all those ceramic dental trays and some of the original tools and even some teeth. Oh, Don Marie, maybe your husband would like this. Mark would like this. I got some original teeth from back there in 1900 he was storing in this dental cabinet. That was awesome.
Wow.
So I love this dental cabinet. However, I just don't feel like it's the best use of space. And, I put some stuff underneath it, but then again, bring stuff in for the sales. And so then I store bins. I stack bins in front of it. And all of a sudden I can't get to the stuff, underneath it. The thin drawers were great, but I know you're going to kill me, Candy. I have decided that we have too much furniture in the house. This is not the best use of the space. And I'm going to sell this antique piece.
Oh, man.
So I'm going to sell this antique piece because each one of these drawers.
If I kick Sandy out, can I fit that in my Jeep?
Really?
No, can't do it. Dang.
Those thin drawers is exactly like one of these thin trays. So if I sell that, then I can put something there where I can stack up 20 trays and have all that stuff stored in those 20 trays and still have more room. So I just have to do it. Don't make me feel bad because I just have to do
No,
it.
I don't. I wish I
know. I love it.
That would look great in my extra room. It wouldn't fit in my craft room.
Yeah.
As much as I love it, it wouldn't fit here. But I would love it.
There's my mother. Say hello, Mom.
Hi.
They can see you. Just stay right there.
Don't trip over her stuff.
You're on the camera.
I'm on your camera.
You're just.
I just put Lucy out the door.
Okay. Oh, you just put her out?
Yeah, she wanted to go out for the second time around.
So, well, that's
to
fine.
play in the snow.
She can go out as much as she wants.
Yeah.
So, okay. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Back here to my desk area. This is where I'm going to work today. It's right there on the desk. And then I'm going to work on that desk right there because I'll fill up like these little things with all the bits and bobs from whatever we do. And then I don't have any room, so I'll stick it over on that desk. And then I grab another one and then I fill them up. And so just get too many of those. Got to have a purpose. So here's what I'm doing. I pulled out a couple of boxes right here, and I'm putting stuff in those boxes that I'm going to bring to retreat and let everybody have at it. I've got scraps of things that are just really cool that I've hung on to because I really like the scraps and they're from a larger piece, and I didn't want to get rid of the scraps because I can make something with them. But we move on to something else and then the scrap doesn't get used and they just kind of build up. So even though I love the scraps, I'm putting them in there, and I'm going to take this box of scraps to retreat. And I've got another box of not scraps, but good, even still in the package stuff. So
There's the rickrack I dyed and sent you.
Yeah. Oh, that's been staying right in front of me. I just showed it to Candy and said, I love this that she did. Elisa dyed these. This one was red cabbage she dyed with, and these were hibiscus, rickrack, and sari silk. So the off-white sari silk that we had in the subscription box, she dyed some of it with hibiscus, and look how beautiful it turned out. I really love that. Elisa, I want to ask you, is it fresh hibiscus leaves or is it dried hibiscus leaves that you dye them with? That I'm very curious about.
Cindy says, too many boxes, too many bins. You need to use one or the other, or use everything else, put it away. Haha, you're killing me. My mom is the same way. The messier, the more creative, she says. Yes. You have to, I guess. Now, me, somebody asked how I store my fabric. My fabric is hanging on the wall in CD holders, old CD holders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think the fabric may go in those big drawers.
It's over there by the closet.
I like that.
There's one there.
That's cool.
Then I have another one in front of me, by my door. It's in front of me to the left.
Nice. That's a good way to put
so I can see it.
And okay, I will say it's not always this messy, but the more I start cleaning, the more I start tearing stuff out and pulling it apart to take this, put it here, take that to put it there. So, it always gets worse. And you got to remember this, when you're working on your space, it always gets worse before it gets better. So don't freak out if you start working on it and a couple of hours later, you're like, oh my gosh, it's way worse than when I started. It has to get worse before it gets better. Because you take things apart and you sort them and you organize them and you throw away and you whatever. So, Dawn Marie, you have a bunch of antique dental tools? Oh my gosh. So Dawn Marie, just get a one-way ticket and then drive a small U-Haul back. Load it in, tie it in, and then put all your stuff that you're taking back so you won't have to pay for it all on the plane. And just drive the U-Haul back. And if Mark feels so inclined, he could fly out that last day and drive back with you. That would be a fun road trip. Oh, I would love for this to go to somebody I know. So I know, because it's been in Doug's family literally for over 100 years, 115 years. And I would love for it to go to somebody that I know that would love it.
Ladies, my CD racks were not. My mother-in-law gave those to us, and I originally had paint in them because I had my fabric in bins in the closet.
Right.
But I wouldn't get them out, or I'd forget
Yeah.
what I have, and they
So-
just weren't easy. So then I moved my paints to the back of the door,
Uh-huh.
and then I had the empty shelves. I was like, what am I going to do with these? And then I thought, oh, fabric, the water will fit in there. And that's when, and so I just found a spot on the wall. I couldn't find a spot to put them together, but because they will stand up on the floor or hang. We decided to hang them.
Yeah.
Come over. So
Oh, I like them. Hung gives you, more
Yeah.
space. Yeah. So, as you're starting to organize, I got to keep these close at hand because I want to use those. There's a couple things to keep in mind. And well, Cindy, if you're interested, and Dawn Marie, if you're interested, private message me. We could figure something out because I would love for it to stay with somebody that, Elisa used dried hibiscus and cold water.
oh yeah,
Awesome.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Awesome.
Yeah, see, I told you it was cold water. She goes, cold water? I said,
Yeah.
pretty sure that's what the note said.
But I was thinking dried hibiscus, and we were talking about it and thinking, would you get much color out of it? Do they need to be fresh? But because I was thinking dried flowers, so I'm glad to hear that. So I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, there's plenty of people that would ride back with you. So, it is such a cool piece. It is truly such a cool piece. I've got a couple other pieces from that grandfather. One of them is a partner desk. Do you know what a partner desk is? A partner desk is from way back in the early 1900s. I was going to say the 1900s, but that was our years, the 1900s. Way back in the 1800s and the early 1900s, they had these partner desks. They're beautiful desks. They're a little bit wider, like deeper than normal desks. And there has, like the middle drawer over here and then a couple drawers on the side. But on the other side, it has a middle drawer and a couple drawers on the side. And they're beautifully carved, beautiful legs. The whole idea is that one person can sit on each side. So they would have a partner desk in the office or in one of those big old mansion homes, and husband and wife could both sit at the desk, and it's deep enough or wide enough that they could both work on both sides of the desk, which is awesome for crafters because it's just a bigger, deeper desk. But I was always afraid of messing it up with paint and stuff. So although I did have it in my craft room for quite a while, and I just covered it up with something because it's a gorgeous desk. But yeah, and that right now is out in the family room. It's actually in the dining room in place of a dining room table. But I think I'm going to need to sell that too. We've just got way too much furniture for the space that we have. So if you like the antique, that one is in such impeccable condition. So is this dental cabinet. It's unreal because they went from Doug's grandfather to his mom, and his mom had him for many, many years, just in the same place. And she was 41 when she had him. So they've been, like 100 years, only moved once or twice. So that's why they're in such great condition. They're really cool. Yeah, lawyer or accountant desk. Two people can sit on both sides and work. They both have drawers, and it's deep enough. You could both put a laptop there, or even doing art, Yeah, they're cool. Way too much bonding time for me to share a desk. See, that's what I said for crafters, Kat. It's just a deeper desk because we never have enough space on our desk. We wouldn't want to share it. We just want the extra space, the extra deep. They are pretty awesome though. Yeah. Yeah. If you are an antique collector and are interested, private message me because I would love for it to stay with somebody that we know that would take care of it. So, okay. Did Angie come in? I didn't see Angie. This needs to go back to Angie. So I need to put that somewhere where I will put it in with her order. She'll come by and pick that up. I'm getting so excited about retreat. So yeah, I'm filling these boxes up with things I'm just going to take to retreat for everybody to use. Got so much stuff to take for everybody to use. You honestly, guys, going to retreat, you probably don't need to bring a project, a whole project to work on unless you really, really want to, because we've got so many fun things planned and just things to experiment with and little things that we're going to bring and say, here, hey, you want to try this with us? There's going to be enough stuff to play with and experiment with that you won't need to. I don't know. My thought was if I plan a project and I bring it, I'm just going to come home with the same project and not have accomplished anything on it. So that's all I'm saying. Look at all these little plastic. Look at all these little plastic letters and numbers. I
have them as a drawer stuffs because I don't use them very often.
I thought they'd be good on mixed media and then put black gesso. But maybe I should put them in the retreat box because we might need them for one of those things. I'll do that. I do have a project planned for fabric scraps and pop tops, and you only need a few. So, whenever, just keep a couple pop tops off or ask your husband if he drinks, Coke or Pepsi or whatever.
I've been saying that for years lately. I have pop tops.
Only a year. But okay, we'll do those soon because we do need to do some fabric scrap things. And I do have lots of ideas for fabric scraps.
I found a toothpick.
Found a toothpick at the wrong time. I guess some of these in here. Where did I put them? There they are. Okay.
That has two roll top desks. Way to get out of my way. They are beautiful, but they do take up a lot of space.
I love them. Yeah. I used to have one.
That's for sure.
They are beautiful.
They don't work with laptops most of the time.
That's true. They just don't have the space because of the roll top.
Yeah.
They're very cool looking. Yeah, they have to have a specific place and
once I got my fabric out and not in the bins I had a trunk that I have in it and had some in, I have used it more.
So here's another tip. Like this has been floating around. I pulled a word off of this. This is chipboard and there's stickers. And I pulled a word off and used it, and then that's been floating around my desk. And I picked it up today, and all the, I don't know where they were. I put them in one of those sections. But all the words, I tore the top off already. All the words were like pulled up and stuck here and stuck there and whatever. I pulled the thing off around there and used it, and the frame off of that one. And so, the words just don't stay, and it bends between every word. So I took the words off, and then I dusted the back with this powder. This is the powder you use with embossing powder. That what is it called? There's I don't know. I can't think. Anyway, you put it's like talc or cornstarch, but that's not the word I was trying to think of. But anyway, I just put some of this powder on the back, which makes it not so sticky. Because it doesn't matter. That sticky is not going to be, I can see alcohol ink splashed on it. It's not going to be sticky enough anyway when I go to use it. I'm going to put glue on it. So I just do this and deactivate the sticky on the back. Then I can toss them into the little container or the section in my tray and have all those words that I can flip through and find the word I want without them all sticking to each other. And I'm debating whether I want to do it with these as well. I think I might, and just have one little section for, little ephemera like this, because it's sure a whole lot easier just to have some ephemera in there and use it than, be trying to dig through stuff. And these have never come off, so they're still fairly sticky, but yeah, just have to make them so they don't stick to each other. And then they'll go into one of the little sections of the tray. I'm going to put adhesive on it anyway. I don't trust
Dawn says she used to do a sort of catalog system where she has pictures of everything so that she stuffs away. Because if she doesn't see it, it's out of mind. Everything sitting out isn't working either. No,
That's true. And I've done that. I've tried that.
that's too much work. And then you still have to pull that book out and look at it.
Right. And if I don't remember, well, I'll show you one. I've got pages from one right here that I'm like, now what do I do with these pages? They're probably usable. Maybe I'll just take them to retreat and give them to whoever wants them. But let me get these in here. I can, because these take up a whole lot less space once I do this, and I can throw away the big thing that they came on. Just so much easier to store them. Okay, so then my crafty brain goes, oh, I should keep that. That's a really good stencil. Well, so what I should do is deactivate this if I'm going to do that. And then I should put them all in a specific container and then make a point to use sprays or inks or something where I spray and get these shapes on paper and then just throw it away once it's been used once. It's not going to last forever. It's only chipboard. It's only paper. So spray it a couple of times and that's that. But you know what? Should I throw this in the retreat box or should I just toss it? You guys going to retreat? Do you want me to throw this in the retreat box or just toss it?
What?
That like just like a stencil.
Toss it.
People are going to retreat going, no, bring it to retreat.
Then come to retreat and get it.
This is getting tossed. Okay. So now all these little chipboard pieces can go
She has to ask. It needs to be tossed.
That's true. Okay, good point. Point taken. Point taken. Okay, now they're all going into a little section there. Okay, I'm going to show you a book that I've taken the pages out of the book because I spent so much time doing this, like Dawn said, and then the book was so big and it was just such a pain to pull it out. Yep. I didn't ever bother anyway. This one I did of punches. Oh, I really like that birdie. I'm definitely going to use it.
This was like throw it in the retreat box. Well, Elisa, if you want to throw it in, you need to come get it.
Elisa needs to come to retreat. We need her.
Yeah.
I know she can't come in April. Oh, I wish you could come in. Elisa, I wish you could come in April. I really wish you could come in April. Can you like rearrange something else and come in April? That would be so awesome.
And she'll save that piece for you. She'll pull it out of the trash.
No, I'll pull it out of the trash and save it. I'm trying to make sure that I don't unplug my computer.
That's what happened tonight, ladies.
I quit telling my secrets. Okay, so
keep quiet. So there's that.
This is I had a big 3-ring binder. One I picked up at Goodwill. It was probably a Stampin'. Yeah, it was a Stampin' Up giant binder. It was a 12 by 12. So the pages are 12 by 12. So the binder's even bigger, and it had these in it. And so I punched out punches that I had, and I put them like all these little tiny ones. I put them in plastic containers, and so they were labeled P1, P2, P3, P5, whatever for punches. Punch 1, punches 2. That's what the P stood for. And so little teeny tiny ones. So I punched it out, and I did both the negative and the positive. Just set them side by side. And so I've got this whole page of these, and then there's these, and then there's these, and these, and then, and I get all these punches. Oh, that one's kind of backwards. Think it's colored on the other side. That's like a doily kind of thing. So yeah, I had a whole bunch of pages of punches, and then I just never went through them. I just went over to the punches and started digging. So I found I never looked through them. Should I stick these in the retreat box? And do you think you'd use these at the retreat, or want to use them, or does somebody want them? Shoot, it's her husband's birthday. Well.
Yeah. Bring him with you.
Yeah, we got husbands coming, Elisa. We got hubbies coming.
They like some of these cookies.
Oh my gosh. He will have so much fun. Bring him, drive, make it a road trip for his birthday for the week. That would be so awesome. We have some hubbies coming, and Doug is taking time off work, and he's taking the hubbies fishing if they want to go. But where we're staying, there's a theater right there. It's a huge outdoor shopping center, biggest one around. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. He would have a great time. Bring him. He'll love Rodney and Doug.
I don't know about Rodney, but
yes, he will. I love Rodney. He'll love Rodney. So, okay, Glennis says yes. So throw these in the retreat box. Okay. All right, they're in retreat box. Oh, and then this was like samples of thing way back at the beginning. I was keeping samples of each thing we made with instructions on it, and pretty soon we started doing so much and so fast that, yeah, that didn't last very long.
This fishing tournament that week, so he's going to be busy doing his thing.
What? Fishing tournament? Okay, so he's already going to be fishing. So for his birthday, he gets to go to the fishing tournament, and you get to go to the retreat, and then you come back and celebrate together and tell each other all about both of them.
Yeah.
Well, almost all about. Cindy, it is in West Jordan, Utah, which is just outside of Salt Lake. It's like a mile from my house, West Jordan, Utah. It's at a Hilton Hampton Inn and Suites. Oh, Cindy, I would love it if you could make it. Cindy was going to come, and then she had some things stand in the way. If you could work it out, Cindy, that would be awesome.
Yes,
that would be so awesome.
I need somebody new to pick on. Oh, I'm sorry. That was out loud.
Little dress out of handkerchiefs.
Hey, come on there. Thank you. Bring with you.
Cindy, your hubby could drive with you. Definitely. Oh, and then there's a whole bunch of blank pages. Oh my goodness. Dawn, you should. I think Jackie's going to come. You should see if you could work it out and maybe drive with Jackie. That would be awesome. I think some of these are just things that I pulled out of thinking. Oh my goodness. All right, definitely going in retreat. I just got too much of this stuff. Okay, retreat. I'm going to have the most bins to bring to retreat. Look at that cute kitty cat. Hey, that is cute. You got to admit, that is cute. This is embossed wooden duck and binoculars. Oh, and dried flowers. That's cute. Oh my gosh, look at these skunks. No wonder I pulled these things out. Those are adorable. I like skunks. Cute stuff. Oh, there's stuff in. Yeah. All right. I'm
so she can fussy cut it.
Yes. I'm just gonna say, Glennis, I'm throwing all these in the retreat box. Oh, there's some good.
That's not your style. It's not my style. I do a lot of animals, but that's not your style.
What, the skunks?
Yeah.
Oh,
you might think they're cute, but that's not your style.
That's just a nice picture. All right, so
Dawn hasn't really given up on the idea of coming. I hope not. I would love to meet you, Dawn.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you haven't given up on it. I would love to have you here. And I do Chronic Angela is not going to be able to come in April, but I think Jackie is. And so you and Jackie, well, she's in Mesa as well. You and Jackie would get along great. I know you would, because I know you both. Yeah, you and Jackie would get along. It'd be a fun road trip. It's only like 10 hours from your house to mine. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I just take it apart and use this napkin handkerchief, because that's some pretty darn cool embroidery around the outside. Wow. I don't know. Have to think about that. Dawn, do you need Stampin' Up 12 by 12 sheets? Look at this cute little foot. That's got to go just in ephemera somewhere. Dawn, do you need 12 by 12 sheets? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so that's Stampin' Up.
It's a pet thing. That's why we take separate vacations.
This
Or you
is
need a college kid or somebody to babysit your house while you're gone and do the pets. I babysit my friend's dog.
this is Totally Tiffany. Okay, those who use Totally Tiffany, I have a ton and a half of different sheets. The 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s. I have a ton of them that I can sell cheap. If you have the Totally Tiffany system and you need more pages, this is a 2.
Dawn says, yes, I need pages.
Okay. All right, Dawn, come to retreat and I will give you a bunch to take back. There's a Totally Tiffany 2. But I've got brand new packs.
Yes, Cindy, that's exactly it. She said, I just saw a Dory or a Dory's friend in your pile. What are you going to do with that card?
Yes. I put it in retreat because Glennis will use it.
Yeah, that's what we've been trying to just make a box. Here's we know having trouble throwing stuff away. So she's gonna put everything in a box. She's gonna bring it to retreat. Whoever wants some stuff can take it out of that box, and then she's gonna throw it away at the end of retreat. Right, Marianne? You're not gonna look at it. You're just gonna throw it away.
Yeah, and these people in chat are gonna go, no, send it to me.
No, you're not, because you'd look at it and then you would be, well, no, I can't send it to him. I want to keep it.
No, I can't. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 7, a Totally Tiffany 7 page. No, I've got way too much, and I've got way more than even any of this.
You can bring boxes to share. Yeah.
So I am bringing. I'm bringing a lot. Even those of you who were there last year,
donate it to a school through a grade school or something. But
yeah, I'm going to bring more than I brought last year just for you to use, just to share. And yeah, I should probably keep. Oh, this was a fun one. And there's our template. So yeah, we could do that again.
At Goodwill, they'll make a big bags out of the paper.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to put these Totally Tiffany ones separate from the Stampin' Up. What is this? This is Simple Stories, but it's the same size as this Stampin' Up, so I'll put that with that for Dawn. Some more.
Things with it, but she needs to get that out of her space. And if you can't, here's the thing: if you don't have time or you don't have to take it to a place, just throw it out.
Yeah. Well, we always have a donation box going in the house. You know, even for clothes and kitchen things and stuff like that. So
our Goodwill sucks.
Templates. I forgot where coffee.
They'll be like, we're not taking donations right now. Okay, fine.
That was only during COVID for ours.
Ours, they get overwhelmed, I guess. I don't know. So
these are pillow boxes.
We don't have any boys and girls clubs in this town here. I have to go to the big town, and I'm too chicken. Too many shootings in that town. Just saying.
Yeah.
We just had an officer-involved shooting the other day here in Bossier, of all places.
I'm sorry.
Well, the guy was a domestic. Our neighbor's a cop, and Rodney.
Domestic violence.
So we saw his picture. And we had hey, was you involved? Because when there's an officer-involved shooting, there's all kinds of crap. Anyway, so he wasn't. He just got there after the fact. The guy got into it with his spouse, so they came to the house on a domestic abuse call, and then he ran.
Of course,
he got in his truck and ran.
They're
from Houghton, which is like 15 miles away, clear into Bossier City, and then they popped his tires So then he got out of the truck and started shooting at them.
Oh, great. Yeah. Because that's a courageous man. Yeah. What is this stuff?
So he is not going to be a problem anymore.
Ooh, good. They took care of that.
You can send stuff to Marianne and mark it for one of us if that is what you desire to do, or you can send it to us, however you want to do it. Elisa.
Yeah, send it to me, then they don't have to drag it here.
Yeah, that's it.
You send it here, me, I'll just put it into the retreat bin. Linda has made some things for everybody at retreat. Sylvia's sending something. Margie's made a bunch of stuff. And we're going to have, at each retreat, we have one sale that is the fundraiser sale. So we'll do, Margie's making a bunch of things that will be sold at that retreat. Candy's already made a bunch and given me a bunch. I've got a bunch of stuff that we've made. I got this card.
Not all schools want your scraps, ladies. I'm just telling you.
That's true. You have to ask.
Because the ones around here, they don't do art, so they don't want them.
Oh, interesting. I thought this was a really cute card. Like take a spa day for yourself. Those are cucumbers on her eyes, by the way. The mask and stuff. And so I took paper took paper. What?
I just thought you were making an alien.
Oh no, I took paper and I made templates. So we could, I don't know. Shall I just toss it? Do we want to make?
Again, if you're asking, just toss.
Well,
put it in the box. What I'm saying, toss it in the box.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna toss the card in because it's got writing in it. But I will do this.
How long have you had it? You said
this.
Uh-huh.
It was given to me on my birthday in 2019.
Either hang it on your wall or put it in a scrapbook if you want to keep it. Don't you have like a little place where you keep your sentimental stuff?
I would like to have that one little space I have for wall. I would like to make at least the top 3/4 of it an inspiration wall. And maybe right across the bottom, just put pegboard.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But
my room, I would love to have an inspiration wall, but my room,
I would love to have an inspiration wall. Yeah,
my room's not big enough. So I have a couple little areas that I use, but that's it. And I have to work them out. But I have a spot that I keep stuff like that in. Okay,
I just put it in the retreat box.
Yeah, do a scrapbook of things people gave you. That's it.
Okay, these are all stamped.
There, Mark. Take a picture of it and then toss it. There you go.
Dawn, I'm pulling all these stamp pages together for you when you come to retreat.
Put it in someone's box, Lisa said.
Random crap in their box.
Jackie's not going for sure yet, Dawn. She's really thinking hard about it.
Well, no, Jackie she's planning on coming. She's in a really weird situation.
She's not paid yet, so.
Well, the place that she works is closing, and all the employees there are having to disperse to 3 other locations of the same thing, and that's all happening right at the same time. So she is planning on it. There's only one slight hiccup that might prevent her, but she's like 90%.
Yeah, so it's not quite definite yet. Linda says she keeps stuff like that under her bed, which is a good place. Yeah, I have a little container that I keep stuff like that in.
Yeah, we already have specific things under the bed, so that wouldn't work there. This is a pretty picture. Somebody might use this. I mean, there are things that I would use, but I can't use everything.
Lady, she needs a professional declutterer.
I just have too many. Well, I would use it, but
I do too. By the way, I'm not.
If I have room, if I have time to use 5 things, I have 500 things. So I've got to pass it on to somebody else who could use it, maybe like I would use it. There's just not. I just don't have, all the stuff we're making. I don't have enough time to craft on my own. The time that you guys get to craft on your own when we're not together, I'm busy doing invoices and packing orders and that kind of stuff. So
she's whining again, ladies.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I think that I heard a little whine in there. Hey, do you want some cheese and crackers?
Candy? Miss Candy. Yes, I would love some cheese and crackers.
I know, I'm hungry.
I know. Here's a totally Tiffany. I love these. I love these. These are big, expandable, and then the
I love
center
picking on her, ladies. I'm sorry.
expandable on that side. Yeah, she does. I'm gonna put that with the Totally Tiffany ones because those are awesome. Okay. Who uses Totally
Wait.
Tiffany
This
system?
that's a great picture for a glue book. I must have missed that picture.
It is actually, and even doing a journal, art journal page, like a glue book, and then maybe some paint and stuff on top of it. That is a good one for that.
And the other thing we thought about trying to do was, how Marguerite Miller has that collage challenge.
Uh-huh.
We thought about doing that with you ladies if you guys would maybe be interested in something like that.
Yeah.
And that's a way to use some of your odds and end things that you have lying around.
Yeah. So this is the picture she was talking about, and maybe I should just have
that is pretty.
One thing that I slide things like that into that I would actually use in a glue book or an art journal page or something like that, because I would use that, and then other things.
Make an envelope out of it. You can make a pouch out of that and use it to store stuff that you like.
But then I couldn't put it in a glue book or an art journal page.
Yes, you could. If you make a pocket out of it, you can put stuff in it.
Yeah, I could.
I'm just saying. Dawn says she would like to do the Marguerite Miller challenge.
Okay, that'd be awesome. We're gonna have so much fun at retreat. We're gonna do lives from retreat. We've got.
It'd be like we wouldn't do it all the time, but like on our art journal days, maybe do like a collage challenge or something.
Yeah.
You guys.
We got stuff that we're going to experiment. We're bringing so much stuff just to share and experiment with and try, and just, oh my gosh, I can just see the laughter now with, oh my goodness, what did you do with that?
Oh, Dawn, she met a professional declutterer here, and she came over a few years ago. Dawn didn't follow through, and she's been definitely thinking about that again. They have some good ideas, and you have to get the right one that fits you.
Your personality, right? Because
I watched a couple online, and I really like them, and
the other thing is you have to be ready to do it. I mean, there's you need to declutter, but you also have to be ready to declutter, because if you're not ready and you bring in a professional who says, okay, 3 bins, this one is save, this one is toss, this one is donate, and they start saying, okay, 1/3 of all this stuff needs to go in the toss or the donate. And you're going, no,
no, because they're not crafters. But right. I also believe that here's one that I really like. This is a philosophy I like. She said, take the stuff that you're on the fence about, that that has been floating around your desk for a long time. You put those in a certain box, and then give yourself some time.
Period of time.
If you haven't used it within, let's say, the next 6 months,
right?
That box, without looking at it, donate it or throw it out.
Yeah.
Do not look at it.
But that's a better approach to crafting rather than just it's sitting here. You've got to get rid of stuff. Get rid of it, because
no, I don't want to get rid of it right away. But I do like the idea of putting it in a box, because I've had this one thing floating around for at least a year, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I love it, but I haven't used it. And if I haven't really used it in a year, am I
really going to? Well, and so then that kind of gets to the thing about the paper. It's beautiful paper, so I'm not using it. I'm just looking at it.
Yeah.
But am I ever going to use it? And so I started using the paper, because when I make something, I get to look at it the entire time I'm making it.
Yes.
And even after. And I'm enjoying it much more.
And the other thing is to have a book that you just put those pretty papers in, pieces that you like, and glue them down on a collage page.
Right. And you can make,
I'm just saying,
you can do an art journal page out of, and keep the scraps. You use a beautiful paper pad that you like, would take the scraps and turn that into an art journal page. So you get to look at that beautiful paper all the time. You don't have to keep the whole paper pad.
Does anyone know how to make those plastic stickers not so obviously plastic? Are you talking about puppy stickers?
What do you mean, like this? Or
the clear acetate ones,
like this, or
to kind of tone down the.
Yeah, there are a couple of different ways, but it kind of depends on which type of sticker you're talking about. I'll take these apart so I could use this. This is a really cool little tag. It's got some vintage script on it.
Yeah, if it's your gesso is not always going to work on that shiny plastic like that. It doesn't.
Right. Well,
it's too much. It doesn't stick really. It kind of comes off sometimes.
and that might depend on the brand too.
Yeah, it comes off sometimes when it's that.
Yeah.
Remember that book I did, and
Yeah.
the came off.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Because it was a shiny plastic. The matte did not work, and I even used sandpaper on it to rough it up a little bit, and it kept peeling off of it.
Right.
It was too slick.
Yeah, it depends on what it is, but there are ways to tone it down, to knock it down.
It does take a little bit of the glare out, but now I will say that on the Tim Holtz people,
Yeah, using that.
I used.
Awesome.
They have that frosted. Was it frosted crystal? And
Embossing powder.
yeah, now I don't know if that would work on the plastic, but it does take a little bit of the shine out. It's still shiny, but it's not like in your face shiny, because I don't like the Tim Holtz people to be that shiny as they are. Too shiny for me.
Right.
Shiny.
They don't look very vintage if they're shiny.
And I've recolored this one, but it does take some of the. You can see that it took some of the.
A lot of it. It is much more matte.
It adds a textured, pitted look to it, so that makes it really look vintage. Might want to try something like that. It might work. I don't know if it would stick on there though. Maybe them. Or what about patty pockets?
That's possible.
It's sticky.
And so here's the thing. Something like that, and you're trying to figure out something like that, bring that to retreat, and if you say, I'm bringing this is what I want to do, and we'll all bring stuff, ideas, and try it. I got all the patty pockets. I'll bring the patty products, patty pot, whatever they are. We're all drunk. I'll bring them and we can try those, and retreat is a great place to exchange. If you've got stuff that's cool, you've been hanging on to it, but you're not going to use it, put it in a box like this. You bring it to retreat and you can exchange and trade and stuff. And you can take home some of my stuff that you will use, or somebody else's. Somebody else could use your stuff and you might use somebody else's stuff that we're just not using. It's a great place to trade stuff like that.
Yeah.
Dawn, I haven't talked to Jackie since last week, and I know there were some things happening this weekend at her store. So I will give her a call and see where she's at with that. She would be a fun one to. I told you the story of Jackie. I met Jackie in a Joann's, and I was standing there clueless, looking at stamps and stamping accessories, and I don't know, whatever. And she looking at me, going, "Obviously, you're clueless." And she says, you need to use a stamping pad underneath them, and so they'll stamp evenly. And because I had very few stamps and I couldn't get a decent clean stamp. And she's like, "Do you have a stamp pad?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really know what that is." And she's like, "Hang on, stay right here." And then she runs. And I just stood there like 10 minutes and she came back. She ran home because she lived like 2 miles away. She ran home and got a stamp pad and brought it back and said, "Here, take this one." Because she had an extra one. She was so sweet. "Yeah, take this stamp pad." And she told me how to use it and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah. And we've been friends ever since. She's awesome. So I met her in Joann's. She's, very cool lady. She used to make cards for when she lived back Midwest somewhere. She made cards for some company and did lots of classes for them. Like Michael's has classes on how to do this, how to do that, and making cards and stuff. And she did that. So she's got a lot of good experience. Neat lady, though. You would like her a lot, Dawn. And she's not very far from you.
Dawn says I look for her when I'm at the stores.
Do you know what she looks like? Yeah, she has kind of reddish hair. Yeah. Okay, I do.
Toss the tea bag on top to mask out glossy effect. Yeah, if you can get it to stick. You can get it to stick.
Yeah.
Margie never uses anything under her stamping, and she has no trouble getting good images. That's because you're a good stamper, Margie. You've been doing it
Yeah, exactly.
for like 100 years, so of course you're good at it. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Okay, I got some cool scraps.
Wasn't she like a Stampin' Up?
Cool. She was, well, I don't know if she was in it. She knows somebody who was in it. She's got everything Stampin' Up ever made.
There you go. So you probably had somebody teach you how to do it from the get-go. Oh, Glenn said Tom is home. Congrats.
What?
Glenn said Tom is home.
Oh, yay! Oh, tell him hello.
90 years, Miss Snark. Okay, I'm 10 years off.
Oh, that's funny.
You're just a much better stamper than the rest of us, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. So glad Tom is home.
I could mess up a stamp even with a stamping platform.
Me too. That can go right in my drawer. Right in my drawer. I'm going to put, I'm not even sorting this stuff. I'm throwing it all in the box. So there's little stickers and paper and all kinds of, I started out just putting paper scraps in there, but now it's everything. Oh, that does not belong in there. My gel plate conditioner.
Oh, does it actually work?
I don't know. I just got it to try it before.
That's right. You did tell me that.
Yeah, I thought I would try it, see if it works, see if it helps before I get any for, anybody else. I don't want you wasting money.
Oh, there's my.
Dawn met two great couples shopping at Hobby Lobby last week. Wow. One couple had just been gifted 3 boxes of genealogy and was looking for acid-free storage. Oh, nice. Yeah, the clerks are always clueless. Depends on what service I'm stamping on and the quality of the stamp. Good point, Tara. Very good point. Throw some solid color papers in there too. Actually, I will. I'm taking this whole thing off the shelf of 8x8 solid color paper. It's at least, I'm looking at it, it's probably 8 to 10 inches wide, and I'm going to bring that whole stack. Another lady I met in the fabric section. She makes baby blankets for hospital donations. Getting together with her to share my flannel. Oh, that's awesome.
Cool.
Very cool. Yeah. The other thing that I'm doing for retreat, just so retreaters know, I am putting together bins of, I've got just a lot of things, ephemera and stamps and whatever. Maybe there's not a whole bunch of them left. Maybe there's only 1 or 2 or 5 or whatever. And I'm putting together $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 bins. And I'm going to bring them to retreat, and everything in this bin is $1. Just take it, get it out of my stock, because I need room for, all the new stuff that we've ordered. So this is all stuff from the store, not from my studio, but stuff from the store, that if there's not that many left, it's really hard to store when there's only 1 or 2 left, and it's harder, to bring it out at a sale when there's just not that much to offer. So, look at all this little stuff. I do have a drawer.
Yeah, you have to tell us when you do.
Hmm?
Elisa says she'll buy your Totally Tiffany sheets.
I've got a whole mess of them. So, yeah. Okay, we'll get together on that. We'll just do a private live stream here, and I'll show you what I have. Elisa, I know you're not on Facebook, but do you, or have you ever thought of using Messenger, just the chat messenger? There are several people that aren't on Facebook, but they use the chat messenger because I hate to say it, but I don't go into email as often, and things can get lost in there.
Spam, it's ridiculous.
Well, there's just so many emails in there that it's just easy for them to get lost. And I am always worried about missing an email from you, Lisa. I am always worried about missing an email from you. So I was wondering if you could do messenger chat just so that you could shoot private messages. All right, these things all need to be used. I can put little bitties in here and sort them later. Oh, I love this thing. Candy made this. I love that. I'm gonna put that over there.
What?
Hey, here's another one that was just super cute. That
What did I make? I didn't make that.
oh no, you made this. I love this.
Oh, the envelope. Yeah.
Yeah, this little envelope. It's all collaged, and it's got a window die cut out of it. And yeah, and it's sewn. It's just super cute. I just love this. So yeah, that's gonna go up on my. I'm gonna do a new shelf with. Yeah, this was just cute. I'll throw this in the retreat box because some of the activities that we do. Oh, look, there's another one underneath it. You take those apart, and you have two. They're flat. Oh. Totally understand, Elisa. Penny found your flower sheets from Sizzix, so she'll definitely bring it.
Oh, awesome. I was looking at those. Saw the video with from the Say It With Flowers collection. Remember we were looking at that?
Yeah.
The molds and how they used them. I thought, oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, Margie, we have a number of people who subscribe to the subscription box, and that's it. They're on Messenger, and I'm the only person that they've friended so that we can communicate quickly and easily. But yeah, same thing. They don't want any of the public stuff. They don't want to be on Facebook. They don't want to all the stuff. So yeah, I do get that. Is there a matte spray of some sort that will make a plastic sticker matte? There probably is. Let me put that. Okay, these are awesome little pieces of beautiful coffee dyed paper. It's so nice and dark. I think I just need to stamp things on them and use them. Yeah. That one. This is really cool, but and I would use them. There's just too many things for me to use in the amount of time that there is in life.
She has a good spray.
I'm gonna throw them in. I'm gonna throw them in retreat box. If you want them, you can take it. These are acetate designs. Oh, and there's the acetate stencil for the acetate design. Oh, well, that can go in with my stencils. It's another thing I need to organize in new way.
I just need a genie to put everything back after we're done crafting.
I think these need to go in the $1 bin. A genie to put everything back. Well, yeah, that's it. After we craft. Yeah. Yep. I find little things like this all over the place that we make. I love these things. I love these little hanging them in books and then putting little tiny tags.
Yeah, I have those in a container. Yeah. I have all my makes in a container. And
I've got so many makes. I'm thinking that I might just put makes together in groups and sell those for the fundraiser. Just donate it all for the.
Margie says tiny papers, toss.
I know. I was ignoring that.
It's easier to use up your scraps. And then Margie goes, I use them to fill a garbage bag.
Right to the trash can. Okay, I'm having a really hard time tossing this though, because it came off of a 100-year-old book and it's very cool looking and I want to use it in a collage.
Well,
so
put it in.
It's going in this one that is now only, that's what this is. That things are going in here that I'm going to use in an art journal page or collage.
Okay, now I know you watched that thing with Marguerite Miller, how she stores her ephemera.
Yeah, and I can't remember.
Well, she has it so she can leaf through it. The bag, right. work for me for that kind of stuff.
Right. Well,
Because it too
right now, no, I totally agree with that. But right now, because I need to clean out all these bins, and then I'll have a bin where I can leaf through them. Because no, I agree with that.
I do like the way she did hers.
I have to be able to get through it to see it. Because yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay. I just can't. No, I can't toss this. Have to use it. We need to make these. Look at these.
What?
Teeny tinies, Margie. Look at these. They're just so simple. They're just so simple, but they're so cute.
Yeah, I have some teeny tiny tags right here.
They're like postcards and envelopes, and they're just tiny squares that are written on that make cute little
I have those in that box I made.
Little postcard, and then you can even just draw the envelope part on the back, and it's an envelope that's been addressed, and they're just addressed to grandma.
Okay, these are die cuts.
All right, so these need to go into one of these little sections so that I can actually use them. I'm really excited about these sections in these trays. I think that's going to help me. I think these need to go in a section, and then I'm just going to sit down and stamp them all with words and sentiments at the same time. I need a new section. Need a new sectioner. These are all templates. What was in here? What was in there? Oh, those are totally Tiffany. Okay, I'll put all the others in there too. And here's another. I would use this on a glue book or an art journal page. Look how pretty he is. Eastern Bluebird. He's gorgeous. That's a totally Tiffany single page.
Stamps. These are all stamps.
Oh, and you know what? I have hundreds literally of wood-mounted stamps.
Oh, I'm talking 50 stamps.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bring a bunch to retreat in the $1, $2, $3 bins. A lot of them are brand new. I bought them from a couple of estate sales, and a lot of them are brand new. Some of them have been used, lightly used, but I, good stamps, and there's awesome images.
Now I have all the flowers.
And if you want, just sit there and peel them off the wood. You don't have to drag the wood back if you don't want. But the wood blocks make great ABCD for sales. That's what I use. Let's see. Oh, see, there's some good ephemera.
Neutral.
Oh, these were, let's see. That can toss. Margie now has a picture in her mind of a teeny tiny Tony the Tiger. Dawn Marie, just private message him to me and I'll show him. Penny, what did you get last weekend?
Margie says no binning the kitties.
No binning kitties. A 1938 Royal typewriter. Oh, I've got one of those too. It's sitting in my garage. And I wanted space to put on this desk here because I want to use it. That's really awesome. Great find, Penny. Okay, here's the cards. I like the backs. That one can go right over here with the Japanese journal stuff.
I have to step out for a minute, ladies. I'll be right back.
Sure. Okay, all the cards. Okay, send it to me, Dawn Marie. Send it to me. Let's see here. Oh, that's awesome, Penny. That's fantastic. Okay. Hang on, Dawn Marie. There you go. Oh, yeah, these 12 by 12s. I have so many of these. Let me go back here just a second here. Yeah, these 12 by 12s, or are these the little ones? These are not 12 by 12s. These are the small ones. I didn't even show you those. Look, you've got alphabet letters on them. Wow, you're so organized. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cool. You have done art on the boxes that are holding kitchen scraps, fabric scraps, string theory. Very cool. Very nice. All right, give us just a second and we'll show you Dawn Marie's studio. Let's see here.
Sorry, I didn't see Dawn Marie's thing.
That's okay. I just showed
I
it.
found it buried somewhere, ladies.
I just showed it. Okay, I'm making Dawn Marie full screen. Oh, close your eyes. Give her a chance to get her camera off.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm drunk.
Dawn Marie, turn your YouTube off or silent.
There we go.
Oh, just turn the camera off.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, your YouTube is
Oh yes, I got to do that too.
yeah, turn your YouTube off.
Yep. There now.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, now get your camera back on.
I will. I got to get it off the.
Okay, no worries. Just wanted you to know that it's off, just in case. Just in case you didn't. Look, I emptied a bin.
Yeah, I have two. I got two.
Nice.
I got it. Well, I got my little tray down to my little tree.
Nice. Okay. Oh, these
Okay.
can go in here. Yeah, you saw a puppy and you heard a puppy. She'll be back. Give her just a second. She's just getting set up. She had to get her camera off the mount
Hey, Lola, no.
and doesn't want to totally make you dizzy.
Right.
Okay,
I'm already there.
Too
With no
late.
help from her. I don't need help.
Oh, you're already a dizzy brunette.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I meant. I didn't mean.
Okay, she's back.
Oh, I'm
Here we
back.
go. She's solo layout now.
So this is the desk area. And I made this carousel and I'm still filling it. And I just put 4 things together and it's on
Move the
top of a
camera
little
to the left just a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. Okay,
So I made this carousel.
cool.
And then this back here went to a like a wash stand. So I put things in here.
Oh, sweet.
And then I put, you know, I have all my Halloween stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is still messy from Saturday.
Yeah.
So these were the boxes. Yeah. These were the boxes that I made.
Uh-huh.
And these 2 are from your stuff. And kitchen scraps are like the bags from onions. So, you know, so I keep one of those things. And tea bags go in that one.
Yeah, anything that comes out of the kitchen that you can use in your art.
And then string theory is all pieces of string. And
Awesome.
I either fill them up or I just keep, you know what I mean, if I need a color or whatever.
Yep. Love it.
And I have an antique box over here that I keep all of my books in.
Your antiquarian books. Awesome.
Mhm. So
Love
this
them.
is my computer stand, and it swings out, and I can bring it.
Yeah.
No. They know that I'm on video now.
Uh-huh.
I made this. It goes to the computer stand, but I can also hang things from it. I think hanging is probably one of the best things you can do.
Yep. Because that
These
air
are-
space is just sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh,
these are antique frogs
Yes.
that I keep
yeah.
all my little things in. Stop it. Let's see. Oh, and this is my dogs. Yeah. So this is one of my cork boards, or not cork boards.
Lucy's
boards.
hearing your puppies.
Yeah. This is one of my boards that I try to put as much on the boards as I can.
Uh-huh. And that's where you've got your hanging stencils. They're awesome.
Yeah, all the small ones. And then there is, yeah, they're going nuts.
Yeah.
I got this right there. And that's a twirly thing, and it's not got everything on it.
Love
Let's
it.
see. Up there, I'm trying to look at both because now I've got my back to it. Each one of those are boxes that have just plain colored things in it. No
That color, just solid color. No patterns.
solid color.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And then I do the same thing with the clear shelves, with the sprays in the back. This, I don't know if you can see it. That right there, that little brown box was my grandmother's sewing kit.
Oh,
So
nice.
I keep that there. I have a lot of antiques in my room.
Love it. I love it.
Those boxes up there are ammunition boxes that came from my dad's house.
Nice. Love it.
Okay, so I'm trying to do this so you can see
The ceiling.
The ceiling, sorry. It's not
No, want to see the ceiling. Go up to the ceiling.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I made racks to hang things off of. And so I have some little strings that I need up there. And these are the things that I made last year for Easter thing that I did with Dear Julie and Care Brandon.
Nice.
But they all hang up there. I have my duckies. Oh, this is my light fixture that I made.
Cool.
I am going to put this down and run around the side and grab it from
the other side. I love it.
This is the mess. This is my sewing area.
Yep. We recognize that mess. Oh, puppies.
That's the dog's bed.
Oh, Bonnie just came in here. Want to know if I had a puppy in here, ladies. So
Yeah.
Are you
That's the
hiding your
dog and
puppy?
cat bed.
That's
And
funny.
then you can actually see down there, and if I could do it on, like, I don't know if I could do it on my phone someday, but to the right over there is where all my paper stays. I have 3 bookshelves lined up, sort of closing off the space where the closet is.
Yep.
And on the back, I do have the pegboards on them, so I can, use the pegboards.
See your washi tape. And
For my washi tape. I even made a little mobile. I don't know if you can see it, out of antique scissors.
love it.
The one thing I do have in here, which is a pain in the butt, is the ceilings.
The slanted ceilings.
Slanted ceilings. So these are vintage troughs, or from a weaving machine.
Oh, right.
That I hung up there.
cool.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's cool.
That's cool.
So you can only see the back of it, but that's a vintage pie
Yeah.
pie holder over there. I have a lot of old stuff. So, but yeah, so this is mine.
Well, antique dental cabinet would be great in your room.
My newest thing, I'm going to try to put this up so I can go over and show you guys. I don't know if you can see.
There's
Okay.
kitty cats. And
This
puppy.
right here is a spinning mobile thing, and it fits perfectly the little
Oh, we're trained on the puppies right now.
Oh,
You need to move it to your right.
okay.
Perfect.
So right over there, it's a mobile thing from a display cabinet.
Yeah.
And I put a whole bunch of things in. These fit perfectly. It fits
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I
15
have a bunch
in
of
each
those.
space.
I
And I have them all
those
done up.
labeled. Yeah.
So, yep. So that's
Those
my
also,
my
just so
space.
y'all know, those little containers, they you can get them separately, or they often come in a larger carrying case, but they fit perfectly, 2 rows of them on the carts, those metal carts that everybody loves.
Yep, they
2
do.
rows of those fit perfectly on the carts, and so you can have your labeled end up. Super easy. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah. So that was my little space. I'm maybe on my phone someday I can do it so you can see the other side, because I actually have, there's like the place where the animals were. There's another one of those on the other side, and both of those walls are pegboard, and I pretty much put everything up there.
Yeah,
So,
love it.
Yep.
Love it.
Hi everyone. Bye everyone. I'm actually gonna go.
You got a good space.
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm lucky. It actually has a bathroom too.
Nice.
So,
that's
yeah.
even better. You don't have to walk out or downstairs or around or wherever.
Yep. So
Awesome. Thank you for telling me.
ladies.
Kitty is so chill and the dogs are going wild. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that cat that's there, she had been missing for like 2 weeks, and she came back yesterday, and I had to give her a shower. She was covered in mud. It was like she was stuck in the mud or something. And now she has barely any hair, and she's all crusty, scabby.
Yeah.
So
baby.
I don't know.
Poor baby.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. So she has an appointment tomorrow to go to the vet. So
just make sure she's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I washed her with medicated soap. I just
Sure, but
you
yeah,
know,
I get
because
it.
I had to get everything off of her. But
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Around.
Great Scout and Cat House Thursday.
The little hoochie mama.
Oh, she's fixed. There's no way.
Well, that's even better because she can do it. Yeah, never mind.
Hoochie mama.
Not get pregnant. Oh man.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you for sharing. It's awesome.
If I can get it off,
Well, here, we can get you off.
I gotcha. Leave studio.
There, we just kick her out. That's the fastest way. No, yeah, thanks for sharing, Dawn Marie. That's awesome. We love to see everybody else's spaces because, like I said, we see little ideas. If you get one idea from everybody's space that can work in yours, then yay.